Good morning, children. Back to our lesson, Standard 4 SST, Lesson 1 Agriculture. Lesson 1 Agriculture is done, completed. We have to complete the textbook objectives. The lesson Agriculture tells what is agriculture, what is farming, what are the types of crops, and what are the methods used to improve our cultivation. That is, I showed you through the PPT and I did explain to you what are the measures taken to improve the quality and quantity of cultivation, that is growing crops. Now today we will complete the textbook work. I am giving you a little bit of homework so that in the next session when we have online class we can complete the remaining textbook work. That is page number 94. This is a small homework I am giving you so that you read the lesson or refer some other reference book and get the answers. So when we are attending online class, I want to have a discussion with you so that you can speak to me and I can clear your doubts. So this is homework till we have the next class, that is online class. Page number 94, fill in the blanks. There are 5 fill in the blanks. Dash is the practice of cultivating crops. Agriculture gives dash products and dash materials. The dash season begins in summer and ends in winter. The dash season begins in winter and ends in summer. And the fifth one, in India, farmers produce 2 types of crops, dash and dash. So you have to find the answers. You can write it in a rough notebook or using a pencil. And then when we have online session, we can discuss and then we can check whether you have written the answers correct. Page number 95. Page number 95. B part. Complete the following table. Complete the following table. This is also for homework which you have to do. You have to read the books, you have to refer some books so that you get the correct answers. It is not difficult, it is very simple and very easy. There are tables. First table, crops are mentioned. Second table, cropping season. First table, crop. Second season, cropping seasons. Third table, favorable climate. Next column, cultivation area. And the last one, use or uses of these crops. If you read the book, read the textbook or refer some other related textbook or some other sources and find the answers and write it down in your rough notebook, and then we will have a thorough discussion, exchanging of views so that you understand it better. If I tell you, you will write it in your textbook. You will not read the textbook. You will not understand what exactly you are supposed to do. So to make it easy for you to understand it better, I am giving this as homework, that is section A, fill in the blanks. Section B, complete the following table. So, in B part, complete the following table. There are 4 crops given below, one below, one in a line. Sugarcane, maize, cotton and clover. And there are 4 different columns given there with a heading: cropping season, favorable climate, cultivation area and its uses. So these 2 parts you will be doing it for homework. I will check your answers. I will ask each and every person who is attending the class so that everybody is clear with the concept. Now what happens if I give you the answer, you will just write it. You will not read the textbook, you will not understand, you will not make an effort. So this is compulsory, all have to do it and come prepared for the class. Name C part, name the following. Name the following. First one, 2 states in India where rice is grown. Rice in the sense it is paddy, which is later converted into rice grains, what we cook and we have in our lunch and dinner. So the question is, name the following. We have to name 2 states in India where rice is grown. There are many places where rice is grown. We can mention here any 2 names which is easy for you to understand and easy to remember. First of all, you can mention here your own state. Which is your state? State of Karnataka. That is Karnataka. Your own state. It is very easy to remember. Karnataka. Second one, it's Assam, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. For this you can refer page number 92, page number 91 and 92. The main producers are given here. West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Odisha and Kerala. So these are the states main producers of rice. To make it very simple and easy for you, I have taken a simple state, as easy one, that is your own state, Karnataka, Assam, Bihar, Tamil Nadu. You can take Andhra Pradesh or Kerala. So which is easy for you to remember and which is easy for you to spell the correct word. So these are the states who produce rice. Name 2 states in India where wheat is grown. Now, the states that grow wheat are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. So these are the states where they grow wheat. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. They grow wheat in bulk. Name 2 varieties of tea grown in India. We Indians are very fond of drinking tea. We Indians are very fond of drinking tea. So there are variety of tea plantation takes place in India. So we have to mention here two varieties of tea grown in India. One is the Assam tea. First one is the Assam tea. The second one is the Nilgiri tea. And the third one is the Darjeeling tea. So there are three varieties. One is the Assam tea. Second one, the Nilgiri tea. And the third one, the Darjeeling tea. The fourth one, name three oil seeds grown in India. Name three oil seeds grown in India. There are many types of oil seeds grown in India. Which is common, which is very easy and simple for you to recall and write. We will go for it. First of all, the first one is sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, mustard seeds and soya seeds. Right? So they have asked here three oil seeds grown in India. We can go for sunflower, sesame, mustard and soya. The next one, three spices grown in India. Three spices grown in India. Children, India is very famous for its spices that is grown in our country and sent abroad to countries where they require. So India is rich in spices, especially Kerala and many other places, right? It is Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Assam, Kerala and Karnataka. So these are the places where they grow spices. You have to mention what are the spices, what your mother uses in the kitchen to prepare food, the garam masalas, what we add in our food items which gives flavor and taste and it boosts our system, that is our immunity. It is a kind of herb medicine for our body. So among them, one is the coriander, cumin seeds and the fennel seeds. So these are the three types of spices grown in India: coriander, cumin seeds and the fennel seeds. There are variety. Since they have asked here for three, I took the easiest one which you will find it easy to remember. So this is part C, section C, name the following. Now the D part, answer the following questions. Notes will be given to you and additional questions will be given to you which you have to find. Simple, based on the textbook, simple questions will be given. You have to find answers for yourself. And I remember in the month of April when I gave you some work, some assignment, I had asked you to make a list of spices used at home and find out their prices in the market. Very simple. What you can do, take a card sheet or a small cardboard, go to your kitchen, take your mother's help, whatever spices she has in her kitchen, take one or two pieces of it, take small Ziploc bags, you get it in the market, call it as Ziploc bags, small tiny bags. You put two pieces in that, and then either you staple it on the cardboard or card sheet, you staple it or you stick it or you can pin it up. Either staple it or stick it or as you wish. And heading you can write Indian spices used in the kitchen, and then below that, if you don't get a ziploc bag, you can just take a card sheet and you can draw circles or you can draw circles or square, and make use of Fevicol. Put 1 or 2 drops of Fevicol, and whatever spices are available in the kitchen, try to paste it in the card sheet or cardboard, and below that do mention the name of the spice. So this is the homework, this is assignment what I had given you in the month of April. I hope all have done it. If not, please do it, because these assignments and activities what is given, it carries marks. So next session when we have online class, we'll have a thorough discussion on the question answers and the part exercise what I have given you for homework. Complete it. See you in the next class. Till then, take care.